we are going to discuss about chart of accounts. So what is meant by chart of accounts? So chart of accounts in SAP FI is a complete list of general ledger accounts. That means it contains the list of GL accounts. We already discussed about GL accounts, right? What is meant by GL accounts and what is meant by GL account master data. So the same way, the chart of accounts is it contains the list of GL accounts. Could you please note it down? A chart of accounts a chart of accounts, it contains the list of GL accounts. It contains the list of GL accounts which is used to record all financial transactions for one or more company codes.
Sir, one more time from start.
Yeah, a chart of accounts in SAP FI, a chart of accounts in SAP FI comma, it contains the list of GL accounts. It contains the list of GL accounts which is used to record all financial transactions for one or more company codes. Have you noted down this point?
Yeah, sir.
So next point, it is like a dictionary of accounts for the company. It is like a dictionary of accounts for the company. Hyphen. Each account has a number. Each account has a number, comma, name and purpose. In bracket, example, cash GL account, salary expense GL account, sales revenue GL account, etc. Bracket close. Can I repeat you one more time? It is like a dictionary of accounts for the company, hyphen. Each account has a number, name and purpose. In bracket, example, cash GL account, salary expense GL account, sales revenue GL account, etc. Bracket close. Have you noted down or can I repeat you one more time?
Noted, bro.
Okay, I'm going to repeat you one more time from starting to ending. A chart of accounts in SAP FI, it contains the list of GL accounts which is used to record all financial transactions for one or more company codes. It is like a dictionary of accounts for the company. Each account has a number, comma, name, comma, and purpose. Example, cash GL account, salary expense GL account, sales revenue GL accounts, etc. Please note down the next point. Without a chart of accounts, without a chart of account, without a chart of accounts, comma, you cannot post any financial transactions in SAP system. Without a chart of accounts, you cannot post any financial transactions in SAP. Have you noted down?
Yes, bro.
Next point. There is a three types of chart of accounts. Please note it down. In SAP, three types of chart of accounts. In SAP, three types of chart of accounts. Operating chart of accounts, group chart of accounts, country specific chart of accounts. Please note it down. In SAP, three types of chart of accounts. One is operating chart of accounts, group chart of accounts, country specific chart of accounts. What is operating chart of accounts? Now let's discuss about what is operating chart of accounts. Please note it down. The operating chart of account is the main chart of account. The operating chart of account is the main chart of account assigned to a company code. The operating chart of account is the main chart of account assigned to a company code. Next point. It is used for day-to-day financial postings. Next point. It is used for day-to-day financial postings like vendor invoice, vendor payments, salaries, etc. Can I repeat you one more time? The operating chart of account is the main chart of account assigned to a company code. It is used for day-to-day financial postings like vendor invoice, vendor payments, salaries, etc. Example. So what is our company code?
JB01.
JB01. JB01. For example, will be creating a chart of account uses this particular company code JB01 uses a operating chart of account, uses a chart of account. It is a 4-digit code, either numerical or alphanumerical code, JBOP. Let's take an example. The same chart of account we'll try to create in SAP system as operating chart of account. JBOP is our chart of account, operating chart of account code. As per the SAP standard functionality, it is a 4-digit code, numerical or alphanumerical code. This is nothing but operating chart of account. Operating chart of account. Okay. So GL accounts, like we can use this particular operating chart of accounts based on GL account groups. We'll be creating a GL accounts like for expenditure 4 lakh, for salary expenses 4 lakh 1, for wages so cash accounts we can use 1 lakh. This particular GL code, this is nothing but GL code. We'll be creating under operating chart of account based on account groups. With reference to chart of account, we can maintain a GL account number range interval based on account group with respective chart of account, and will be maintained this particular number range group. That means this account group, for example, expenses. Expenses is one of the GL account group. Here we can maintain our operating chart of account code JBOP and account group expenses, and it is a external number range. External number range example 4 lakh, 4 lakh 999. In this particular number range interval, we'll be creating a GL master. 4 lakh is salary, 4 lakh 1 is wages, 4 lakh 2 is rents, 4 lakh 3 is telephone expenses, and based on the business requirement, keep on creating the GL master data in the system. If you can see here, this is where we can create, this will be creating under account groups. Account groups. These particular account groups which will create with reference to chart of account, operating chart of account, there is a different number range type. For expenses, different number range type. Incomes, different number range type under the number range interval. Okay, in this number range interval, we can create for expenses separately and liabilities separately, assets separately, income separately. Like that, we can create that number range intervals with reference to operating chart of account and the respective account group. Account group, whether it is a expenses or incomes or assets or liabilities. So this is the example for this particular operating chart of accounts. So this example, have you noted down this example? This example you can note it down. So I'm just explaining you this account group. This will be a next topic. We can discuss in depth about account groups. So I'm just giving you an example about operating chart of accounts. Okay. Any questions on this before moving to the next chart of? So please note down the use of the operating chart of account. SAP use of the operating chart of account. Please note down one more point. When you create a GL master, you assign it to operating chart of account. Hyphen, it becomes available for transactions for the company code. To point, every company code must have an operating chart of account. This is mandatory. If business wants to post a day-to-day operations or day-to-day transactional data, we required operational chart of account. This is mandatory. Without operating chart of account, we can't post any financial transactions for the respective company code. Okay, I'm just repeating, recall complete picture about operating chart of accounts, whatever we discussed till now. So the operating chart of account is the main chart of account assigned to a company code. It is used for day-to-day financial postings or transactions. Example, vendor invoice, vendor payments, salaries, etc. Example, our company code JB01 and uses the chart of accounts JBOP as a operating chart of accounts. GL accounts like 4 lakh is for expenditure, salaries or rent or wages. Each GL account we can create each purpose of the business, and a cash account which comes under assets, and sales revenues which comes under incomes. For each purpose, each GL account, we can create a one GL code which we can create under operating chart of accounts. As part of the SAP users, when we create a GL master, we assign it to a operating chart of accounts. It becomes available for a transactions in that particular company code. Okay, that is the meaning of, that is the purpose of operating chart of account. Let's come to the group chart of accounts. Can you please note it down about group chart of accounts? If you have any concerns, let's discuss about operating chart of accounts. If you don't have any concerns, we'll go to the group chart of accounts. So let's move to the group chart of accounts. Please note it down. A group chart of account, it is used for consolidated reporting at the group level or corporate level, especially when you have multiple company codes in different countries. Next point, it helps the holding company get a standard view of accounts across all countries. Okay, example, let's discuss about an example. What is our company?
JBOP.
No, not in company code. Company JB 001, right? 001 or JB3 001?
JB3 001.
JB3, right? JB3 001. This is our company, right? It is a 6-digit code. So under this particular company, what are the company codes do we have? JB01. Another company code is JB02. right? So we can have a company. This is nothing but company codes. Company codes. We have a company, one company code we established in India, one company code we established in USA. We can have a two company codes. If two company codes which is following their own chart of accounts, if there might be a different own chart of accounts means if there is a two different chart of accounts. Example, let's take an example. There is a chart of accounts. Now this chart of accounts which is using for JB01, okay, JBOP, JBOP, another chart of accounts JB P1, example P1. Each company code is following their own chart of accounts. In such a case, so to see the group reporting, we can use for both the company codes, we can use JBGA, group chart of account. The same group chart of account we can assign to Indian company code chart of account. The same group chart of account we can assign to USA company code. In such a case, we can see the consolidated report, and corporate level report. Okay, for consolidation report, we can use the group chart of account. Are you understand the concept? This is the example. For example, salaries, right? Salary GL account code might be different for Indian operating chart of account and foreign USA company code salary might be different. For example, here salary, let's take an example. Salary, if you can see here, 4 lakh code we can use for salary. Okay, 4 lakh code. For USA, we can use 4,000 is for salary account. This code is different, right? Okay, now group chart of account, which we can use 400. This 400 we can assign to this particular salary GL account for the respective chart of account JBOP. The same 400 we can assign to 4,000. When we see the consolidating report for the both the company codes JB01 and JB02, we can see the consolidated report at group chart of account level. This is nothing but group chart of account code. JBGA is our group chart of account. This particular code is belongs to this particular chart of account. This particular code, GL code, is belongs to this chart of account under this particular company code. Okay, now we can see based on this group GL code, we can see the consolidated report or corporate level report based on group chart of account. Are you understand about this example? Are you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Understand.
Okay, this is the example. Please note it down, this example. So I am going to repeat you again about group chart of account. A group chart of account is used for consolidated reporting at the group level or corporate level, especially when you have multiple company codes in different countries. It helps the holding company get a standard view of accounts across all countries. This is the example. Company JB3001 has two company codes in two different countries like India and USA, and each one has its own operating chart of account, but for group reporting purpose we can use the same group chart of account for the purpose of consolidating report and corporate level reporting purpose. So here in SAP we can use once we assign the group chart of account in the GL master data under the group account number field. So where we can assign? So please note it down one more point. Please note it down one more point. We assign the group chart of account. We assign the group chart of account. This is nothing but group chart of account code for salary example. This is just example. This particular group chart of account code or GL master data, we assign the group chart of account in the GL master data under the group account number field. We assign the group chart of account in the GL master data under the group account number field. So have you noted down?
Yes, sir.
One more point. Please note down one more point, which is used for reporting and consolidation, which is used for reporting and consolidation, not for direct posting. For direct posting, which GL account we can use? Operating chart of account GL account code. Okay, this is nothing but operating chart of account GL code. Are you understand? Any questions till now about group chart of account? I am going to repeat you again. A group chart of account is used for consolidated reporting at the group level and corporate level, especially when we have multiple company codes in different countries. It helps us company get a standard view of account across all countries. Example, one company can have multiple company codes or two company codes in a different countries. Each one has its own operating chart of account, but for group reporting, we are using the group chart of account. Okay. Example, local accounts, sales revenue are mapped to the group account. As per our example, we are just discussed about salary, right? The same example. Then we assign the group chart of account in the GL master data under group account number field. It is mainly used for which is used for reporting and consolidation, not for the direct posting. Okay, this is nothing but group chart of account. Okay.